gun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Makes the catch. It's Edwards. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. First down here for this offense. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Hampton. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past. We're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Man, Chris, we're just getting settled into this game, and already big plays.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, tied.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Brought down at the 29. That's where they'll start the drive. Quick throw to the left. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down after that running play. And they pick up the first on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the running back comes up a little bit short of the first down. Big decision here for this offense because they are down a touchdown here early in the game. They don't want to dig themselves too big of a potential hole.
The Gators will line up to boot it away. And the offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? On first down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack.
Getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Russell. He escapes the pocket. Launches it deep down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield. But good effort and a good play.
And here comes the punter onto the field.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
And here's the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. They're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Lett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for a safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying for a touchdown here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. To throw, it's Russell. Looking to throw it deep. And it's hauled in, catch catch made way downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Running out of time in the pocket. It is intercepted. Breaks into the open. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with a touch pass, but, man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Graham behind the line. It's Brooks. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Over the middle, it's Davidson. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Man, there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The Gators pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely throws the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The running back here on a direct snap. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. To throw, it's Russell. On the move now. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. They're going to run it here. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun. Drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Grab down the middle. It's Davidson. The junior brought down after making a great catch.
Nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
He's in the clear. Past the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking to set up a screen pass here. 0 running rate. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Throwing off play action. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking to throw. It's Russell. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! Touchdown, Alabama. They connect for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's McLaurin. Could be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Let's say if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Pressure is coming. Looking to scramble. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this this first half, at least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
On the run, it's Powell. And runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, he breaks free. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up with a play and taken down.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for his big tight end. He's wide open. Look out. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
And the Gators pick up enough for a 1st down. Single back, takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing him the rock.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wide out. He's got it with room to run. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. The Gators have 1st and 10 here. Looking for a gap. It's Brooks. It's hard running there through a tackle. Touchdown, Florida. He would not be denied. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. And the running play gets stuffed. They're going to mark it right at the 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
2nd down and goal. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
They tackle on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. recording that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Riley. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Back to throw, it's Russell. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Out of the gun now on third down. Caught by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 40. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Pass complete. It's second down now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
There's a 1st and 10 play. Wants to throw it. He's running out of time here. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. To the air, it's Russell. Catch made over the middle. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Throws it to the right. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He knocks it through with confidence. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Trying to build on a positive first half for this offense. Let's see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency on the part of the defense to stop the bleeding here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first half, 2nd and 1.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Gators with 1st and 10 here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Boy, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Comes over the middle. It's Davidson. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
On the ground, it's Clark. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The sure hands. It's Davidson. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now another first down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. He gets loose. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score on the first down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On the ground, it's Clark. Running with purpose. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now. Now, a 4th down. And the Gators will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to scramble. They'll finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
It's a nice job by this quarterback not being too patient in that pocket. Realizes his primary and second receiver, neither one are open. So instead, he pulls down, picks up a nice 1st down.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. The Gators hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And they'll set up with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Cooper. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath him.
And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Back to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Hill. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the run.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Great connection there for 6 points. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Turn starts inside the 15. And they get him to the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Handoff here from the shotgun. And one brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking for a man. Lets it fly to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, and another incompletion.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll run it here. Touchdown, Gators. This offense really clicking. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Edwards. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Going for a big play downfield. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Bama.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. And he fields it inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Gators offense retakes the field. They'll hand it off. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Florida.
Because all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Offense coming back onto the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense in bounds so that clock will keep ticking.
He bought some time, now lets it go. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. To throw, it's Russell. The pocket breaking down. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can he keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off play action, he's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Meadows. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Chris, that's another big completion for this quarterback. You talk about a career day. This guy's now over 450 yards in this game alone.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. To the air, it's Russell. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, tied. This offense is still clicking. And they'll set up for the PAT.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. takes the field. Pounding away with the run game. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Here's the second down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Second down after that previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Using his legs on the scramble. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at second forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down. You better make up for it right here.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
On third and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Dropping back, it's Russell. It's an out route, the catch made. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Well, it's big-time play by the wide receiver. He makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
First and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback drops back. With the catch, it's Meadows. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
Gonna run it. It's Power. Runs right over the defender. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down. To see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
The Gators will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. QB keeper all the way. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. It looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. For the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. Try to get yourself in position to still make a run at the end of the year.